Now we are out here, out on Quattro Colinas, and we're going to be taking a look at the Red Deer before the Emerald release. Just kind of see what the model looks like so we compare it to when it does release. Now, this should be the second video of this. The first one we did would be on the fallow, where we got that surprise piebald, which was very cool to see. And now we're going to look at the Red Deer. I was hoping to find one a little bit more impressive than that guy. But I don't know where a lot of my zones are on Quattro, and I didn't want to do another video on Hey Awaroa, even though it is a great map for Red Deer. I just kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, so I'm not doing the same map for all multiple different species here. So we're going to go track this guy down, we'll get a good look at his fur type, and I'll see if I can find another one that's maybe has a different fur, and we'll go from there. And here is our guy. We'll get a decent look at him. Dark brown fur type. Do a little spin here. So right out in front of me here, we've got a bunch of Red Deer hinds, and they do have different fur types, and they will obviously be getting that rework as well. So we'll take one of them to look at. That would have been a bit too low. No, it was not. That will bring it down. And we'll go and grab that. Get a good look at that. And I still want to find one more Red Deer stag. So look for another stag before we head back. And here is our hind. Not much to look at. Gray fur type on her. Grab her. Taxidermy it. Get a little look at her. And here we are, very up close. Well, fairly up close with some red deer. Try to get both of them here. That should do it. It should be vitals on both. First one, maybe not. Strange. Whoa. Definitely not on both, because that one didn't go down at all. I thought I slotted that in well enough, but apparently I didn't. I feel like I also just shot the one that was the exact same fur type, and then the one that was a different fur type got away. One of you bigger than the other? You're technically bigger. Just to make myself feel a little better about that, I'll also take this guy over here, because he should be a different fur type. Oh, moving. Alright, that's cool. Just, can you chill? Take a chill. Stop walking! Just walked pretty far there, buddy. There we go. That'll bring him down. Alright, well, I'll go grab the one. Oh, that's right there. So, easy enough. Although, if this is a dark brown, it's the exact same type. So, if he's dark brown, we'll kind of just grab him and run for the other one. He's a regular brown, so that's awesome. We'll grab that, and then taxidermy, and then we'll go grab the other one that we just shot. And here is our third red deer down. He's also the dark brown. Okay, well, I guess I had my colors mixed up. I thought this was like red-brown or something. Maybe I was wrong. Clearly I was wrong. But that's alright. He's a little bit bigger than the first one. So, that's at least nice to see. I'm not going to taxidermy that because I'm just kind of blowing through my my money there. So, we'll accept that. We'll head back to the lodge with what we've got. Get them up on a display somewhere. And then we'll compare them later, or tomorrow, I should say, to the new and improved red deer. And just super quick, as I have this new lodge that I quickly set up just for this occasion, we've got the dark brown right here. Get a good look at that before we swap. The brown, it would have been, yep, right here. And then the hind that we shot that was the gray fur type right here. Now I think we've got a pretty good look at them. Let's see what they look like with Emerald Coast. And here we are. Emerald Coast is officially here, which means we officially have the new Red Deer models. So right here in front of me, it's the exact same, oh, there we go, female gray that we just shot the day before it came out. And the model looks so beautiful. Like, the details of the face, the little, like, patches around the eyes, Just the actual fur texture itself, you can tell there's more to it. It doesn't look as flat, much like I mentioned with the fallow deer. There's just more. It looks like more fur coming off of the deer as opposed to what it used to look like, where it was almost just like a flat, like a almost like a buzz cut is a word I was trying to find. But yeah, the gray looks just absolutely stunning as the hind here, really beautiful. There's Ernst in the background there taking a little nap. We love Ernst. But it's particularly the face, the around the nose and the mouth, the actual like lips, I suppose, of it looks so much better, more defined, absolutely amazing. Um, and then we'll move on here. We have our brown one. We'll kind of pause there to get a good look at it. Um, and again, the same thing. The this one I noticed specifically like the legs are a lot different. The actual neck fur is a little bit different, but I don't think it's extremely different. But again, the same thing around the face, around the nose, around the eyes, all that looks so much better. And you can see that also with the dark brown that we have up here. Same thing. It looks a little less red, which is all right. But again, look at the details on the face there, like that light patch on the nose there that just kind of extends up. So beautiful, and the light patch on the rump right there. Just so good looking, incredible. Um, I just like they knocked this out of the park. It's so good. And again with fallow deer, I mentioned that there weren't one of the animals that I thought really needed like a fur rework. And the same thing with red deer, but now that you see it, now that you look at it, they look incredible. The actual furs themselves look much better, much more realistic, like something you would actually see in the wild and not something in a video game. And just, yeah, like so good. And I have two more ones I want to show you. So in just a moment here, we're gonna hop over to my main lodge. So give me just a moment. And first, I'm just going to show off this kind of small piebald red deer that we have here. And just going to hold it there for a minute, and then I'm going to pull up what the old model looked like. Because I didn't actually show this on the video, but I did take a screenshot, thankfully, before I had a pre-thought for that, at least. And just looking at the back area of the deer specifically, almost on the back leg there, on the thigh, I guess that would be. You can even see that patch of like that darker fur mixed in with the white, where it looks so much less defined uh, than it did on the old model. Almost like I mentioned how it was like a buzz cut earlier, so the hair was just, or the fur was just super short, and there wasn't much there to it. It was almost like it was on the skin of the animal as opposed to the fur of the animal. But it just looks so much better, I would say, in this newer model. And again, looking at the face, like I mentioned with all the other red deer over there, the face just looks so great. The little extra details and darker coloration, absolutely beautiful. And we're going to jump over to show the last red deer that I have. And here we are with the last part I wanted to showcase here. We have my red deer multi-mount with my melanistic red deer hind and my light brown red deer stag, which is a diamond there. And just looking at that melanistic, like again with the fallow deer, it's almost got that brown, like chocolatey fur texture with it, where it's not just a solid black like it used to be. Really adds more detail, more character to the animal. And again, in the necks there specifically, you can see even with the females where you've got that more of that fur texture going on there. And looking at the light brown up there, again, looks so good. The face with that lighter like tan color up there, almost white. Just absolutely beautiful looking models now, and not something I would have expected needed like a remodel. But I'm so happy that they did, because they just absolutely knocked all of that out of the park. Absolutely stunning. And with that little analysis over, we're going to be ending this video here. We still have axis deer left to compare, so that'll probably be something you'll be seeing in the next couple of days. So let me know what you guys think about the Red Deer rework. Let me know what your favorite parts are, things you want better, things you might want changed, or also let me know what out of the animals you think might need a rework. And that, yeah. Shit. Damn it, Quinn, you're doing so well. Okay, cut it out, redo it. And here is the last stop we have on our red deer comparison, as we have our melanistic red deer hind with our light brown diamond stag that we have in our multi-mount here. I think they look absolutely gorgeous. And comparing specifically the hind to the old model, they've got that more of that fur texture around the neck that we've been seeing on a lot of the newer models. And the melanistic in general, it's not just like one solid color like it used to be, or pretty much one solid color. And you can actually see like the variations in the fur and all of that with the the browns in there. It's not just like a solid color anymore. You can actually see it, and I think that is just stunning. And the actual light brown stag here, again, just absolutely amazing. The details on the face model itself, I'm even noticing might be a little bit shorter than it used to be, very slightly at least. Could be wrong on that. It could just be my imagination. But that like whiter coloration on the face there looks so great. It all looks so good. I'm just absolutely blown away by the changes here. Definitely did not expect red deer to be one of the animals that was in need of a rework for the fur, but now that I'm looking at it, I am just it looks so good. I think I'm turned out so great. I'm very happy with it. Glad that they got it. Yep, absolutely beautiful. We have one more animal left that we're going to be doing an in-depth look at on their rework, and that is the axis deer. So that'll be a video coming out in the next couple days. But I just wanted to get everyone else's thoughts. What are your thoughts on the red deer rework? And with that, what are any other animals that you think are in need of a texture or fur type rework? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. One thing that comes to mind specifically for me is some of the Verhonga species, specifically the side-striped jackal. The model on it just doesn't look that great, and I feel like it's definitely in need of some love, especially when you compare it to a lot of the newer animals that we're getting today. Definitely has some work to be done. That's my thoughts. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, especially if you've made it all the way to the end here. But you're now leaving the danger zone, so stay safe out there, and I hope to catch you back here next time. Bye.